Yo guys, my name's GhostX, and today I've got a video continuing on with my Call of Duty Ghost Leviathan DLC map pack idea. If you haven't seen the videos prior to this, the one detailing Extinction Episode 5 Forbidden and the full overview of the map pack, then I suggest watching both them videos first before watching this video, because this video might not make sense to you. So this video is about the bonus multiplayer weapons included in Leviathan. Now remember, this is not all an idea. Every part of Leviathan and the upcoming Oblivion and the two map pack DLCs after are all ideas. So make sure you remember that before commenting. So then, this video will all be around the bonus multiplayer weapon included in Leviathan. Now, those weapons are the Longbow. There's two variations of them, similar to how the Maverick was put into Call of Duty Ghosts. Now, in terms of performance, it's probably the most ambitious weapon to ever be put in a Call of Duty game, I would say, and it's something I can't really expect Infinity Ward to actually do. If they did, it would surprise me. So the Longbow standard, just called the Longbow, is a Marksman rifle. There's also another weapon you get with this Leviathan DLC, which is the Longbow SC, which stands for Sniper Configuration, and that is basically the sniper rifle version of the Longbow. It is bolt action. So then, there hasn't been a Marksman rifle or a bolt-action sniper rifle included in weapon DLC ever before in Call of Duty, so this is the first time that's been done. And that's not the only thing about this weapon that makes it unique. It doesn't fire bullets. This is the first weapon in Call of Duty history that I can think of, off my head, top of my head, that fires kinetic energy rods, similar to Odin and Loki, but in a much smaller form. So it's basically engineering the firepower of Odin and then shrink it down to make it a portable primary weapon. So it's effectively a railgun in both a marksman rifle and sniper rifle configuration. Now, as a marksman rifle, it is semi-automatic, as you'd probably guess. The weapon is the most powerful in its class because it is a railgun, and it has the deepest deepest penetration in all the materials. That would be due to the fact that it fires a high velocity rail rather than a bullet. So it's effectively like having armor piercing ammo on all the time. Now, the railgun can't equip armor piercing ammo because of that. And the Longbow does have the most accuracy over range. Now, to negate the fact that it is extremely accurate, extremely powerful, and has a high penetrative ability, it does have a huge amount of recoil. And in addition to that, the rate of fire is very slow. It is limited even on semi-automatic. You can't spam the trigger with this weapon, and even if you did, you would be blown up into the air with recoil and kick. So that negates the power and makes this weapon plausible and balanced. Now, the Longbow SC, its sniper rifle conversion, is very similar, except it's equipped with a tracker scope, similar to the Maverick A2. In addition to this, the sniper rifle is bolt action, so it does have slightly more power than the standard Longbow, but obviously to negate that, you have to cycle the bolt, which obviously takes time. This does make it the most powerful sniper in Call of Duty history, but also to negate that is the recoil and the cycle rate, which is slower than most bolt action rifles. So both these weapons have a high payoff, trade-off, due to the fact that they are extremely powerful, which makes them very ideal for almost anything. But then you've got that really, really horrible recoil. To help negate that, you do get the foregrip attachment option, as well as the flash hider or muzzle brake on both of these weapons. Both of these weapons can't be silenced due to the fact that it fires a rail rather than a bullet. And they can't equip armor piercing ammo, as that's pretty much already equipped anyway due to the fact they're rails, not bullets. So that is basically an overview of the Longbow weapons. In terms of looks, they look very similar to a combination between a bullpup AR-15 platform and an M14. You could say it's a bullpup M14 that's got sort of a AR-15 style body. It also has their mechanical kind of parts that make it look like a railgun. Effectively, it does fire a very, very fast rail. So that does also make it extremely fast firing with the projectile, rather than, it hasn't got a fast rate of fire, but the projectile travels very fast. So it will hit the target pretty much as soon as you fire. There's no delay. But obviously the trigger delay means you can't spam the trigger button. The Longbow is a very unique weapon. I would actually like to see this implemented into Call of Duty some way. I've discussed how basically it could be implemented. It is completely possible, but I think it is very ambitious. The whole idea is to make a weapon basically that brings something fresh to Call of Duty Ghosts, because I feel with the Ripper that they really did that. The SMG assault rifle hybrid was definitely a breath of fresh air to the franchise, not just Call of Duty Ghosts. I think the Maverick was a bit of a letdown. That was basically just an assault rifle with a similar looking sniper rifle. It seemed extremely lazy. So where I've taken on the Maverick's concept, I've then made it completely different with this whole railgun idea. I think that's definitely a different weapon style that we haven't seen in Call of Duty before. In fact, it could even be put in its own weapon type under directed energy weapons, because we do know for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare we will be getting something like that. So we may even see something like the Longbow appear in Advanced Warfare. So this could even be like a sneak preview. So yeah, basically that is the Longbow and the Longbow SC weapons. I hope you enjoyed this video. That will be the final video on Call of Duty Ghosts Leviathan. Oblivion will be revealed very soon, so look out for that. And in the meantime, I've also got a weapon guide series on Battlefield 4, and I've also started my Road to Advanced Warfare series. So keep your eyes on my channel for lots of new content. Subscribe if you haven't already, and like the video if you thought this idea was really cool. So yeah, I will see you on my next video. GhostX out.